Hello, welcome to Animes, another weekly round of AMIAMI figure pre-orders, the second week of 2025 now, pre-orders. This is the 14th to the 18th of January 2025. So not many days really, because the 13th, which is the Monday, didn't actually show anything. So it's just going back to the 14th, but I think the 16th and 17th we've got quite a few figures, so we actually did get quite a lot this week compared to last week where there wasn't that many. Comment, like, and subscribe. All the links for the figures we look at will be in the description down below, apart from the ones in the adult section. We'll get straight on into it. Hojizuki Telepath, 1/7 by Proof, 16,830 yen. So Proof's a pretty new manufacturer, but then they seem to be doing pretty alright. The hair shading on this one's very nice. Outfit looks pretty good. Sculpting looks not too bad. And for the price, 16,000 yen is probably what most people expect for 1/7. Before the sort of price increase where 1/7 has been crossing the 20,000 yen mark. So Proof's at least trying to keep that sort of more towards the budget end for us collectors. And then we've also got Hojizuki as well. So I think both of these. So Yu Akachuri, and then we got Umika Honohushi on 7th as well, 16,830 yen. Very simple designs. Interesting with the base, with this sort of half or semicircle with the icons going on here, but I think that's just to do with the anime. Probably some of those icons are they the same between them? Yep, it's the same base. I guess it's a way for them to keep costs down, but they're not too bad. Pretty good, just pretty simple 1/7 figures. Then we've got quite a nice Succubus-chan 1/5 scale by Union Creative for 20,900 yen. Actually not bad, very good price for 1/5. Coming out in May 2026, so you've got plenty of time. Is this one cast off? No, but it looks like we do get a different faceplate. Oh, different eyes. Let's have a look. Sees. Doesn't mention anything about that. Okay, so it's an OC design. Quite nice looking figure. Your sort of typical succubus in lingerie figure. I don't see the wings. No back wings. Oh no, yes they are here. So they're under the dress. I did not notice those were the wings. Yep, very nice. I like the green hair shading as well. Green hair is pretty hard to get normally, so they have to do quite a lot of effort in the shading to actually get a decent effect in my personal opinion for green hair. But yeah, it looks like the eyes might self-illuminate, I suppose, with UV light. It doesn't mention it, so I don't know if it's a unique selling point with this figure. Maybe I have to do a bit more research on MFC for that. We got Horror Bishoujo, Pennywise, 2017. So this is a re-release. So this is the 2017 Pennywise. It's the new movie, not the original series. By Kutapakir, 14,630 yen. July 2025. A lot of people like the obviously Bishoujo series of where they take characters and especially male characters and turn to females. So that's what the Bishoujo lineup is, and they've done quite a few with Jason, Freddy Krueger, and whatnot. A couple of others, quite a few other horror ones as well. So yeah, very nice looking figure. Definitely one of the prettier ones. They've all been really good. Kotobiki have done a really good job with this lineup, so yeah, definitely worth getting a hold of if you do like horror movies, but you want like waifu horror characters. Strike the Blood, Yukina Himaragi, Bunny Girl Star 1/7 by QQ, 18,510 yen, October 2025. So yeah, I think she's canonically been in this attire as well, potentially. But yeah, we don't get Strike the Blood really, because obviously it's quite an old anime now, but at least 10 years old, I think, if I remember correctly. So I think I watched it probably about a decade ago, the first season. So yeah, it's a very old anime, but definitely an anime I think worth watching. Yeah, looks fine, standard. 18,000 yen is probably a bit on the higher side, since the outfit's obviously very basic. Very little shading in the legs, and on the outfit is just flat satin black. So yeah, you're paying for a fair bit, but I think it's partly because of who she is, and from the anime that she's from. We know we don't get a lot of Yukina figures from this series, so it's a bit more of a premium to get hold of these when they do any any manufacturer at least obviously designs and puts one out for manufacture. Spice and Wolf Hollow Valentina's version on the 7th by Hobby Sakura, 24,540 yen, September 2025. This one's a very nice, very elegant looking figure of Hollow. From Spice and Wolf, yeah, she's a very nice looking figure. Obviously, considering a lot of the other ones are her, in with Grassland or in her normal dress outfit, or they're quite spicy versions of her, where she's showing a lot of skin. So this one's obviously a much more elegant version. So I think this one's a very nice, different spin on the traditional Hollow figures we've been received over the years, and obviously we're going to see more from Hollow in the future anyways, because she's a very renowned and people like Hollow a lot in terms of a character. Figma Hololive production Ninomi Inanis, who is the VTuber that actually partnered with AMIAMI, so definitely worth potentially getting hold of this if you want to support support her, because she will get some of the royalties for this as well, since they're using her obviously her likeness. So definitely watch some of her streams. I need to get around to watching some of her coverage of the figures that she covers with AMIAMI. But this Figma, and it's by Max Factory, so it's going to be paint job's going to be great anyways, because Max Factory seem to be up there in terms of the scales, are very close to Alter personally, in my opinion. But yeah, she looks very nice. Looks like you're basically getting two Figmas with the fact that she's got obviously this extra part. Yeah, very nice looking figure. Definitely worth getting hold of, I think, and especially to show your support that to AMIAMI, that we all like having some YouTube at least that they're partnering out and spreading out to show that they're forward thinking. Then we've got another two Loveru Sephi Michelia Devluke bunny version, quarter scale by Fring, 44,000 yen, July 2025. This one is none of them are cast off. I wish some of them were, but this is obviously the mother of the sisters. So yeah, very nice looking one. I'd be very tempted, but if I get one, I'm gonna have to get all of them. And that would cost me a shed ton of money to get all of the quarter scales, which might get resolved later on when we get to another freeing figure later on. But yeah, very nice looking figure. I do like the white and the sort of pink outfits. I like the pose she's in. Hair looks really good. Definitely a very nice looking figure. Still don't think I'd pay 44,000 yen, but two Loveru ones generally have held their price, I think, if I remember correctly. It's quite a well-renowned anime series, so definitely worth getting if you're big into Loveru. My Little Pony Bishoujo Rarity 1/7 by Kudabakia for 16,720 yen, June 2025. Yep, Bishoujo, they've done this a lot with the other My Little Pony ones, so if you've started them, then you might as well carry on and get them. But yeah, I like the fact that they include the original horse character, and then they do the Bishoujo version as well. So yeah, very nice bonus, I think. Very good looking figure, definitely. Could be really good with their Bishoujo series. Grazira Phantom Trigger Murasaki Ikome School Swimsuit by Kaitendo, 21,780 yen, October 2025. Not too bad. Multiple faceplates. You can take the shirt off if you want her in a school swimsuit outfit. Yeah, looks fine. It looks like the scarf is included. I would expect you can probably display her with the scarf off, since you probably have to pop the head off to change the faceplate. You probably have to pop the head off as well. So that's probably a nice bonus. They don't show that in any of the photos, but not too bad. Whether I'd get it, I don't think I'd get it. The hair shading is really good, but everything else is pretty basic on this figure. Hochi Shoujo Hyaka Ruin no Mohime Tachi Awakening Panfeng 1/7 by Kaitendo, 27,220 yen, October 2025. Very nice sort of figure in a very nice position, very alluring and very lewd. So yeah, I'd like this one a lot. I think a lot of lying down figures. It's pretty easy to sell their sex appeal with this sort of figure. Yeah, she looks really nice. The cow sort of print aesthetic is yeah, a bit weird, showing that she's potentially a cow, but yeah, it's fine. Face looks really nice, and I really do like the hair on this one. That's a very nice touch, since the face is extremely good on this one compared to a lot of other ones. Really like the eyes. The blue and going to black's definitely giving me a lot more depth to the eyes from conventional decals that we see, and the hair framing as well is really nicely done. So definitely a very good looking figure. And then we got Katie Cole, Delicious and Dungeon Marcel 1/7. This is just a pre-order, so she's been up for pre-order before that I've covered, but they've reopened up the pre-order window since she's being released in March next 2 months. So definitely pre-order her if you missed getting her. 23,100 yen. And then we got also Kadokawa Overlord Albedo Restrained, who was also up for pre-order. Again, second round of pre-orders basically, just trying to sell through. Maybe they had quite a few cancellations. That might be true. Yeah, by Kadokawa as well. Or Kadokawa overproduced, and then they've had to do a second round. Sometimes that happens, where they will do a second round of pre-orders just to try and drum up some more hype and get some more sales through. So there's that. Pretty sure I've covered this before. It's very nice. Both of them are very nice figures. Kadokawa, yeah, and the wings on this Albedo are very nice as well, especially for the price, 25,000 yen. I've seen worse wings on the same price Albedo figures. And then it's the same. We got Kurumi Tokisaki as well, calligraphy beauty version, 16,500 yen. So very good price actually for this one. And even though you get all this furniture and whatnot, so yeah, very nice looking figure of Kurumi. Definitely worth getting hold of, I think, potentially, especially for that price. But considering they've done a second round, she might even go on sale, so maybe hold out. Personally, it might be worth holding out for this, just bookmarking it and checking back in March when she's released, or checking my videos. Again, comment, like, subscribe, checking my videos, and then seeing when I get round to doing them, when I get round to the weekly sell up. Kadokawa Oshinoko I 1/7 by Kadokawa. So this one again is another Kadokawa seems to be doing a lot of re-upload of their pre-orders. 21,780 yen. Bit pricey, but a very nice figure, very popular anime series obviously, so definitely worth getting a hold of, I think. I'm just a bit worried about Kadokawa, that maybe they've overdone it a bit with the production. And then we've got ReZero Life in Another World Rem as well, beauty version, 24,940 yen, closed unfortunately. But yeah, maybe bookmark it, you might be able to nab one on release. Again, very nice looking figure, I like this one a lot. And then I think we've got Amelia as well. Same, pre-orders closed. ReZero is a very popular series, so I definitely understand why, and these figures are very nice as well. So the furniture is really done really nice on these, so it seems like a lot of the manufacturers, especially Kadokawa, put quite a lot of effort into their furniture and their props that they add into the scene with the figures. Then we've got Harem in the Labyrinth in Another World, Roxanne, comic version, 23,100 yen. This is a re-release. So this is, well, she's been up for sale before, but I think there's a slightly different coloured version of her outfit, if I remember correctly. Because you can find these on pre-owned for like 12,000 yen for basically the same figure. So I probably wouldn't even pre-order this one. Well, you can't, pre-orders are closed, but I would I'll just wait, to be honest, and pick them up pre-owned. I've seen about 12,000 yen on pre-owned, so, and is a cast-offable figure, so you get a clear file and the thing. But yeah, that's why you're paying the extra 23,000 yen, is just for the clear file, which some people will like, but I'm not too bothered about. And then yeah, obviously the wall scroll is a very nice touch, and then yeah, you get her a little cast off, makes it a bit more appealing. We've got CA Works, Taming in RPG Supersonico. by Chara Annie, 19,250 yen. This one's another pre-order re-release, but they've closed very quickly. Supersonico, I can definitely understand why this sold out very quickly, but she's been on pre-order. She's in the aftermarket. I'm pretty sure you can still pick her up because this figure has been released before in this cross with Supersonico and Tamanin. So yeah, very nice looking figure. Definitely worth getting a hold of. I think even though you're getting the clear files, this is a bit of a cheaper price. Yeah, and Super Sonico is obviously very well renowned in the anime series, in the anime sphere. And then we've got some Bear Panda figures. Ghost Blade series, Alien Encounter version 1/6, 11,850 yen. So you're getting like a little raised stand base here with sculpting going on a plinth. Dress, very nicely dynamic and very nicely shaded, with sort of metallic glossy foam things going on. Hair, very nicely detailed with a good amount of shading. I would say not loads of shading, that's fine. The gold is very nice as well. Yeah, very nice looking figure. And then is also like a counterpart, Ghostblade series Yulia, 1/6. Again, same price, December 2025. Both of these, same base. Just this one's like a frosted elf kind of aesthetic. It looks like very nice looking dressing, and I like this sort of butterfly swoosh going off here as well. Very nice touch, showing her like water etherealness. Very nice looking figure. I like the silvers as well. Hair's very nicely detailed, very well sculpted. So very nice looking figure. Both of these are potentially worth getting hold of. What's the bonus? Tin badge and a 3D art card. I think Bear Panda do that quite a lot with their figures anyways. And then we've got She Is Real Nafu, 1/6 by Bear Panda, 8,620 yen, November 2025. So this one is basically a succubus. Basically is a succubus with real tights. Very nice looking figure. Yeah, definitely succubus, as you can tell with the heart tail. That's a dead giveaway. Like the wings, they seem semi-translucent. Yep, potentially semi-translucent wings. That's a good touch. Very hard to pull that off, especially molding wise. That actually is quite an expensive manufacturing touch. For the fact Bear Panda are doing it for this price is very nice. That might even be worth pre-ordering just for that. Sculpting really good, pretty especially around the chest area. The fabric folds are very nicely done. As I said, the wings are good. Hair sculpting is really good. Yep, Bear Panda are maintaining a very good high quality for the price figures. We've got High Heels and Lollipop 1/6 Digigirl by Digigirl for 8,000 yen. July 2025, so not too far away, about 4 months. 5 months. Yeah, looks pretty good. Like the pose, like the hair, like the outfit. Comes with a sort of backpack, transparent backpack. Is there anything in the backpack? No. Oh, that's a shame. They could have put some accessories in there. That would have been quite nice. But yeah, it looks like she's in some sort of like nightwear, really. Very skimpy outfit. A lot of skin on show. Overall, very nice. I like the black and hair, two-tone on the hair going on. Yeah, very nice looking figure for 8,000 yen. I won't get it, but I do like the overall figure as well. It's very nicely done, especially for 8,000 yen. Pop-up parade, Beach Queen, Sword Art Online, progressive, Churzo of Deep, Night Alice. Okay, good smile, 4,320 yen. Bog standard pop-up parade, quality reasonable, bog, just flat colors, flat design. Well, yeah, flat design, just flat in terms of everything really, but it's a bog standard cheap figure, prize figure basically, we call them, and non-scale, but the prize figures from other manufacturers have been done a really good job. So pop-up parade really, I think, got to step up their game quite a bit to make these a lot more dynamic and a lot more appealing. We've got My Dress Up Darling Man Katakara pop-up parade. This one, I think the prize figures of her are much better than the Puppet Parade. It's nice that we get in the school outfit, since there are a few versions of her the school outfit, but there is a Taito school outfit of her, which I think is better technically, and is probably even slightly cheaper than this. Maybe on the pre-owned she might be a bit more, because she is obviously quite an appealing character, and a lot of people want Marin Kitagawa. So it might be a bit difficult to get that pre-owned from those price figures, but she's got lots of scales coming out anyways, so as well, and the scales are really good. They're just obviously a lot more expensive. And here we go, this is what I was on about. Chulavu Darkness gold version 1/6 by freeing for 24,200 yen. So it's a 1/6 scale of the court scale that's already been released for a couple of years ago. So it looks like they're going to work through the entire lineup and do 1/6. So technically it's probably cheaper to wait and get all the 1/6. They'll take up less space. They will obviously be cheaper to ship to you as well. And they'll just be easier, obviously, and they're under the limit as well for the import tax in the UK, and a lot of European countries have the similar sort of threshold as well, if I think so. So I wouldn't have to pay import VAT as well, unlike I would have to on the court scales. And getting, especially Darkness, she's quite pricey in the aftermarket for the court scale. So looking good for people who are collectors of bunny girls like me and do want to get all the girls. In the future, looks like we will potentially be getting the entire lineup in 1/6. So that's a positive. That the fact that they're doing 1/6, I think, is quite nice, but it also diminishes the people who've got the quarter scales. But they've enjoyed the quarter scales probably for a good amount of time, I would say. Oh My Goddess Belldandy Complete by Proof, 22,440 yen, October 2025. Oh My Goddess is a very good anime, definitely worth watching, I would say. I really like it a lot, and we don't get enough figures. So it's quite an old anime, but definitely worth getting a hold of. Very nice looking figure. I like it a lot. Definitely fits the overall aesthetic and from the series as well. The blue's really nicely done here, and the whites are quite good in terms of creamy and pink with a pink hue. But yeah, the blue's very nicely done. It's like a very royal blue in the aesthetic. So yeah, very nice looking figure. Definitely worth getting a hold of if you're a massive fan of Oh My Goddess, which is a very good anime. Definitely a very good anime. And then we've got Kaguya-Sama Lover's War Chica. So this is the assemble heroines. This one is 9,100 yen, but you assemble it yourself. Only the head is painted. You have to paint the rest of the body and assemble the rest of the body, so you get a bit of a discount coming out in May 2025. Or you can just pay upright and have the manufacturer produce it as they should do for 19,800 yen. So over double the price, but you get the fully painted figure. Very nice looking figure, and obviously Kaguya-Sama Lover's War is a very popular series, so definitely I can definitely see why people will be wanting to get this one. I prefer them in the standard outfits, in the school uniforms rather than swimsuits, but that's me personally. But yeah, and then we've also got they can't do one without the other. Obviously they've got to do Kaguya herself. So this one again is just the head, and then the body you have to paint yourself, but you can pay 19,800 yen. That's personally what I'd recommend doing. But people who are pretty good with airbrush and painting figures, that they can at least do it themselves if they wanted to. And then finally to round up, we got Lime Pie series Zenless Zone 0. Ellen Joe Monday to Friday version 1/8 by Apex, 6,460 yen. So I think she's quite a popular character, if I remember correctly, from Zenless Zone. I've not played the game, so I don't know anything about this character. But yeah, I think a lot of people like this one, especially with the shark tail or the whale tail that she's got going on. A lot of people are comparing her to Shy Lily, most likely. So yeah, quite good looking figure, I think. Overall, not too bad, especially for 6,000 yen. Definitely an auto recommend, probably for a lot of people who definitely like Zenless Zone as well. Yeah, pretty good. Now we're into the adult section. We've only got the one figure, unfortunately. Fortunately maybe. Maid Education, The Fallen Noble. Tsubaki Ruikawa, if you've seen by Rocket Boy for 25,050 yen. If you've seen the anime, we would say it's not an official anime, obviously, but you know what I'm on about. Begins with a certain H. The OC definitely worth watching. Obviously, fully out there, fully cast off. At least in the chest area, is she fully cast? No, just half cast. But well, she just comes like this. Obviously, you can't cover up her chest area at all. But yep, definitely like this a lot. The Maid outfit, the frills are very nicely sculpted. Hair looks good. Oh, okay. So there's a magnetic covers for the chest area. I suppose so. It is cast offable, but half cast. Yeah, nice looking figure. Like the pose, like the outfit, and the Maid shading as well with the blacks to browns. Is very nicely done. Yeah, very nicely figure. I wish we got maybe a couple of faceplates. It would have been a nice bonus as well. But you can't get everything, unfortunately. So yeah, definitely worth getting a hold of, I think, if you have seen the source material. I do quite like it. Yeah, very good looking figure. That's it for this week of AMIAMI figure pre-orders. Please comment, like, and subscribe, and all the links for these figures will be in the description down below, apart from the Maid, obviously. So I shall catch you in another video. Thank you very much. Bye.